Hi, this is Thresden, and this is a Silverpine Forest walkthrough for World of Warcraft, for retail World of Warcraft, the modern game. I never did make a walkthrough for Silverpine Forest in Classic, because it takes so long to clear a zone in Classic that I decided to wait until later. Maybe someday I will. But I just finished a week or two ago the walkthrough for Tirisfal Glades, which is where I'm at right now. And if you saw the last part of that video, you saw when I took this quest, Warchief's Command, Silverpine Forest. But if you didn't see it, I'm going to abandon it right now and retake it so that you can see how this begins. When you finish Tirisfal Glades, the Undead starting area, this is it's not necessarily the last quest that you take, but this is basically the quest that sends you out of the zone. This is from Executor Zigand. He says, all able-bodied members of the Horde are hereby ordered to report to Grand Executor Mortis at Forsaken High Command in Silverpine Forest. Now, more than ever, your help is needed in routing the enemy infestation of the region and conquering the port of Gilneas. To reach Forsaken High Command, you must travel south through Tirisfal Glades and enter Silverpine Forest. From there, follow the road south until you reach Forsaken High Command. Onward, brother. Destiny calls.
Beware the living.
Silverpine Forest is down this way. I think it will be faster to just walk there rather than fly to Undercity and then try to come back out. So we'll get the sights and sounds of Tirisfal Glades as I walk to Silverpine Forest. Oh, here comes a hellhound. Looks like I outran him. Not that he would be any trouble to kill, but it would just waste time. Now, I have heard that Silverpine Forest is one of the best... Uh-oh, I'm going the wrong way there. It's one of the best zones in the Cataclysm revamp. I guess the reason is because the Worgen were introduced as a playable race. And Gilneas is just south of Undercity, so they kind of made the Undead story in the Cataclysm revamp tie in with the starting area of the Worgen. We're going to end up assaulting Gilneas. And if you play the Worgen starting area, you're seeing it from the other perspective. You're playing a Worgen character his city is being assaulted. So this should be interesting. Every time I walk by here, I remember when we came by here in the classic walkthrough of Tirisfal Glades, and there was this giant thing here, like a kind of doll or a straw man or something over here, celebrating Hallows End, because when we went by it, it was in October. And the Hallows End festivities were well underway. Look at that, they're working on that blight machine there. Some pretty interesting scenery. Troops moving in the other direction. We don't really see that in Tears Fall Glades. I guess we're kind of moving into kind of a war front at this point, whereas Tears Fall Glades was mostly under the control of the Forsaken. This is more of a contested area. I hear somebody fighting. And here are the Valkyr. Oh, look at all those dead humans. Alright, here's Grand Executor Mortuus. Oh wow, that's Sylvanas right there. Look at that. There's the Banshee Queen herself, looking over the troops.
I am forsaken.
Most excellent. A new recruit has arrived. There is much to do. Much to do, I say. You're just in time. Thresden's Nub? What? It is Thresden's Nub, right? No, that is not my name. Grand Executor Mortuus looks at a sheet of paper. Yes, that's what the paperwork says. Thresden's Nub. Grand Executor Mortuus points to your name on the sheet of paper. Where was I? Oh yes, you're just in time. The Warchief should be arriving at any moment to meet with our leader and savior, the Dark Lady herself. Just stand by and be at your best behavior. I expect that when this demonstration is over, we will all receive commendations. Stand by for Warchief Garrosh Hellscream's arrival.
Where is that ogre-headed buffoon? Ah, speak of the devil.
This better be important, Sylvanas. You know how I detest this place and its foul stench. Why have you called for me? And more importantly, what are those scourge fiends doing here?
Warchief, so glad you could make it. With the death of the Lich King, many of the more intelligent Scourge became unemployed. Those fiends, as you so delicately put it, are called Valkyr. They are under my command now. And they are part of the reason that I asked to see you.
Get on with it, Sylvanas!
Very well, Warchief. I have solved the plight of the Forsaken. As a race, we Forsaken are unable to procreate. With the aid of the Valkyr, we are now able to take the corpses of the fallen and create new Forsaken. Agatha, show the Warchief!
Have done here, Sylvanas. It goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
Warchief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, Warchief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth, bitch!
Whoa!
Chromosh, you stay behind and make sure the Banshee Queen is well guarded. I will be expecting a full report when next we meet. Remember, Sylvanas, eventually we all have to stand before our Maker and face judgment. Your day may come sooner than others.
Wow, he called her a bitch. I definitely didn't expect that. This is a big step up in storytelling here. Lots of voice acting now. They put a lot of work into this zone when they revamped the original game world. I'm impressed so far. We'll see how the rest of it is. Well, that was unexpected. I am not one to doubt our Warchief, but never mind. We have work to do. I'm sure the Dark Lady and the Warchief will get this all worked out. The battle over this region still rages, Thresden's Nub. Although we soundly beat back the Gilnean defenses and took Gilneas for the Horde, a small group of rebels managed to escape. The Gilneas Liberation Front, as they call themselves, make attacks of opportunity against our forces in the field. The rebels have had a few minor victories and now grow brazen in their assaults. The time to strike back is now, Thresden's Nub. The guy keeps getting my name wrong. Venture south into the wilds of Silverpine and kill any rebel that you cross.
Goodbye.
I say this every video, but I know some people may be watching. Maybe this is the first video of mine you've watched. I just got over a cold, and I apologize for all the coughing. But it's one of those things where it's a lingering cough that just won't go away. It says, "Hi, Apothecary Shauna T'Aveen.
Yes?
If we're to get this new blight up and running, we'll need clean beast guts. The problem is that clean beast guts are a rare commodity in Silverpine Forest. Most of the beasts here have succumbed to disease and thus only have diseased organs. Do a sweep of the forested area east of here for wargs and grizzled bears. Kill only the non-diseased variety and rip out their entrails. Bring me all of the clean guts that you can stuff into your backpack."
Beware, our enemies abound.
Apothecary Witherbloom says, "You have no doubt heard about the incident that transpired at the Wrathgate in Northrend, yes? Due to those unfortunate events, we are strictly forbidden from using the strain of life-shattering blight that we finally perfected. Now we have rules and regulations and other nonsense. They've given us some neutered version of the perfected blight and expect us to weaponize it. If I'm to get this crap functional, I'll need several bags full of ferocious doomweed. You'll find it all over Silverpine."
Beware the
Okay,
living.
what he's talking about, if you didn't watch the Tears Fall Glades walkthrough, and you didn't play through the Northrend areas, I'll explain it again. So, there was a Forsaken who was acting apparently not under the orders of Sylvanas, and he used this blight to kill a lot of Horde people. High Warlord Kromush is walking around here. So he killed a bunch of Alliance and Horde, and it eventually led to the defeat of the Lich King, but it caused a lot of casualties for the Horde. So the Horde are not happy with us, as you can see from the way Garrosh Hellscream, the Warchief, was responding. But that's what that Apothecary was talking about as far as rules and regulations. The Horde are kind of keeping us on a short leash, even though... Oh, she said thank you. Even though it really wasn't our fault. You know, that guy, I can't remember his name, but he was not working under the orders of Sylvanas, although I've heard recently there's some evidence that maybe really Sylvanas knew about it and did it on purpose. She said, "Worgen filth, I spit on your corpse." They won't take our land without a fight. Wow, that was huge. Thanks, that beast was a handful. Yeah, I'm sure it is nothing like this in Classic. They put a lot of work into this. All this dialogue.
I don't have a target. First.
Alright, we killed all the Worgen we need to. Just need to get this Doomweed and get some clean beast guts. Well, that's interesting. This is ferocious Doomweed. It's not regular Doomweed. Oh, I got hit. That's interesting. This is a warg. Just a wolf, not a werewolf. A warg, not a worgen. And I guess that's what I need to kill. I need to kill wargs, ones that are not diseased, so that I can get these guts. And unfortunately, those were diseased guts, so that doesn't count. Let's see if this ferocious grizzled bear will count as... he's outside of the quest area, but he may still count. Ah, got clean beast guts. Good. get one that time. Level 14. Pretty soon we'll be level 120. Just kidding, that'll take a long time. Oh, I got a new skill.
I need to target something first.
This is Unstable Affliction. Afflicts the target with 60 shadow damage over 8 seconds. You may afflict a target with up to 5 unstable afflictions at once. You deal 10% increased damage to targets affected by your unstable affliction. If dispelled, deals 48 damage to the dispeller and silences them for 4 seconds. Nice! Still need to set up a pet attack macro, but I have not gotten around to doing it. Alright, just one more clean beast guts, and I'll be done with all 3 of these quests. Got it. All aboard, next stop, the Sepulture. Must be a airship? No, this is a this big wagon apparently can transport you to places. That's kind of cool.
That better be good.
Dresden's Nub has returned, and in one piece. Defender of Silverpine, Redeemer of the Horde, Dresden's Nub, your bravery must be rewarded. Nub's Wand. This is actually... Nope, still not as good.
Our time will come.
Remember, I can only use clean beast guts for the new strain of blight we're developing. Excellent! With these guts and the ferocious doomweed, we'll be able to test out our new strain of blight. Now, to select a suitable target.
Our time will come.
What now?
Have you collected the ferocious doomweed I requested? Agony abounds, friend. The land itself threatens to devour us, and yet we persist. I wonder why that is. With this doomweed and the guts and gore that Tivine needs, we might have something suitable to send to the Forsaken Front.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Look at this, looks like she's training a bunch of undead. It's pretty cool.
I am forsaken.
The concoction is finally ready. But before I can put my seal of approval on this strain, we'll need to run a field test. Speak to Bat Handler Maggot Breath, here at High Command, and requisition a bat. The bat will take you to the Dawning Isles, east of here, across Lordomere Lake. right into the heart of depravity itself, the vile Finn Murloc dens. Use the concoction against the Murlocs and report the results back to me. Those results being that you killed them all, as commanded. I will get Tiavine's cloak, which actually will be better than what I have.
Beware the living.
Worth killing some Murlocs over. Alright, so I guess we're done with this quest hub here. That was pretty quick.
I am forsaken.
What do you want? Can't you see I have bat droppings to clean up? Oh, sucks to be him. I need to take a bat to the Dawning Isles.
Beware.
He said, you better bring that bat back in one piece, Dresdens. What in the world? Oh, I'm gonna fly over them and actually drop blight on them. Alright, here's the quest area, right here. Eliminate all Murlocs by using Blight Concoction. Returning to Forsaken High Command. Alright, I brought the bat back in one piece. So hopefully the bat handler's not mad at me. It automatically zoomed out my camera. Potent enough to exterminate 1,000 Murlocs. I think I'll put that on the label. You've done well, Dresdens. And great work around here gets rewarded. Now see, she can get my name right. Why can't the other
Dark
person?
Lady watch over.
Alright, I got that cloak now. Increase my armor to 14. Well, now this guy's gonna talk to me. Do you know why Mortis appends Nub to your name, Dresdens? Because he is an incompetent sycophant that has trouble seeing through his oversized helmet. Nub is your classification. You are now part of the new Undercity Battalion. But enough with the comedy. I sent Deathstalker Yorick on a shadow operation 2 days ago. Her goal was to get information on the Gilnean Liberation Front and return. 3 days and no word from her. Head southwest to the Ivar Patch and look for Yorick, Dresdens.
Remember, patience.
Alright, now we know why that idiot can't get my name right. Belmont gets a little nervous and sends some newbie to look for me. Listen, I've been staking out the old Ivar cottage from inside this outhouse for 3 days. Your presence threatens the whole damn operation. This guy is hiding inside of an outhouse. There's no time to explain. We have to act now, or this mission will be compromised. The Gilnean Liberation Front leader, Darius Crowley, has been meeting with another Worgen inside this cottage for the past 3 days. I'm not sure what's going on, but we need to get inside the cottage and find a good hiding place from where we can eavesdrop. It's now or never, Undead. We may never get another shot. Just promise me that if I don't make it, you'll return to Forsaken High Command and inform Belmont of whatever we discover. Alright. If I complete this, I will get Treads of the Survivor, which will increase my intellect and stamina. That'll be good. We haven't got much time. Crowley will be arriving shortly. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Rain Yorick is a girl. There, hide in the armoire. I'll hide in the shadows next to you. Have you given any more thought to my proposal, Ivar? Why trust you now, Crowley? You abandoned us, left us to die. If we're to win this war, we will need your help. Our packs must unite. The Forsaken will destroy us otherwise. You are the alpha male, Ivar. The rest of the ferals in Silverpine will do as you command. I don't care about your war, Crowley. But I have seen firsthand what the Forsaken are capable of doing. It is true. They hunt us, slaughter the defenseless. So you will help? I will gather my pack. It would appear that we are being watched, Crowley. You have grown soft. Likely Greymane's fault. Treacherous little pup! What say you now, spy? Shouldn't I be helping her? I live and die for the Banshee Queen. I was hoping you'd say that. Somebody said something to the left and it won't show me. I will prepare the pack. It will take some time to gather them all, but we will join for now. I guess I was scared, so I hid in here. Maybe he's too powerful for me. Objective complete. I feel bad because I didn't help her. Wonder if I'm going to get in trouble for that. Is the Banshee Queen going to kill me because I didn't, I was scared to help her, help our spy? Alas, poor Yorick. I knew her, Thresdens, an assassin of infinite courage. Now, tell me what's going on. What did you and Yorick discover? Alright, got my new boots. Oh, and it's a rare upgrade. Those don't happen very often. Belmont hands you a sealed envelope. Deliver this report to Lady Sylvanas Windrunner. It is my assessment of the situation in Silverpine, based upon your and Yorick's fieldwork. If we do not stamp out the Worgen insurgents, they will overrun us. The time to act is now.
Trust no one.
It's sealed, so I can't read it.
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
Kneel before your queen, Thresdens. Crowley, a gnat, an insect, waiting to be crushed beneath my boot heel. So he thinks to rouse the feral Worgen of Silverpine? We shall show him and his allies the might of the Forsaken. But first we must clean up the mess made by the Warchief's fleet. Without their aid, we may lose this war. Our reinforcements from Kalimdor arrived last night. 3 Orc gunships full of supplies, weapons, and soldiers. 3 Orc gunships lost to Bloodfang's damned Worgen. How could an entire Orc fleet lose to a small band of enemy combatants that lack any siege weaponry? An important question that you will answer for me. Gather your gear and report to the Orc Admiral Hatchet at the Forsaken Rear Guard southwest of here. Get those Orcs operational, Thresdens. I await your full report. Alright, one of the things I'm going to do here... what did I get in my collections? Okay, that doesn't matter. One of the things I'm going to do here is... This is not a starting area, so... It has a zone achievement. There are no zone achievements in Classic, but there are in Retail, so I'm going to track them all. Each of these is a quest chain. When I finish all of them, I'll get the zone achievement for Silverpine Forest. There may also be optional quests that are not part of the achievement. We'll do those too. Mess with this Forest Etten here. Don't really want to mess with that Rabid Warg either, but gonna have to. Level 15. I don't know what talents to take. I haven't looked it up. I'll take Nightfall. I'll fix these later.
Target.
Got a Disciple Robe of the Aurora. 4 armor, 4 intellect, 6 stamina. Yeah, much better. Alright, that's a pretty warlocky looking robe, too. See if I can get around here without having to fight a bunch of mobs. Alright, now where is the entrance? Grab the flight path. Who's not drunk, Turok? Including me? Yes. Well, let's see. By my count, nobody. The whole crew's drunk out of their gourds, Admiral. Except the sea pups.
Greetings.
This fiasco may go down as one of the biggest embarrassments in the history of naval warfare. How did this happen? Drunk happened. That's how. We may not have to live down the shame of this defeat, Thresdens. The Warchief will likely have us all executed instead. I'll be damned if we don't go down without a fight. Although the whole beachhead is overrun by Bloodfang Worgen, there may still be hope. I want you to accompany one of our sea pups to the beachhead, directly west of here, and recover our supplies. Return to me when the pup can carry no more. Alright, I've got to recover 5 Sea Dog crates, and I'll get some nice wristbands that are a little bit better.
Go with honor.
Where to going, Captain? Oh, he's gonna follow me around.
Loktar.
It's the Goblin's fault, Undead. You see, we set off for Silverpine from Bilgewater Harbor, over in Ajara. Huge mistake that was. Never has such a den of inequity and sin existed in our great empire. Those damnable goblins fueled our every vice and set us off to sail with barrels full of ale. Probably, the goblins just wanted to make money, and they figured, hey, these orcs are stupid enough to drink this ale. The shame of it all leaves a mark greater than any scar. Honor must be restored. Kill the Bloodfang Worgen that ambushed us. They're scavenging the wreckage to the southwest.
Go forth to victory.
While we were reading that quest text, Salty Roka yelled, "Psst, psst. Hey, Pepper, are you done hoarding all the supplies? You see what I just did? Horde! For the Horde!" Gorger yelled, "Shelty, that's my name. Your name should be, I can't hold on to pish. I can't believe anyone would trust you with a beast." Rakia yelled, "Wait, where's my pet? It's gone. No need to panic. Just need a quick drink and I can figure out where he went to." So these guys are all like completely drunk. Here's hopefully a sober undead. Apothecary Wormcrud. Have you seen the huge lumbering Ettins roaming the forest? Cursed things came from Gilneas. Now they wander the land searching for their next juicy meal. We've managed to subjugate and utilize some of them to haul our wagons, but the others, well, they must be killed. Unfortunately, we can't spare any soldiers to do the job. That's where you come in, Warlock. I have a plan, but it's going to require some materials. Head out into the forest around this base and collect diseased beast organs.
Our time will
Okay,
come.
we had to get clean ones, now we need diseased ones. Alright, now, there's an inn. This is really needed,
What
because
is
I've
it?
gone a far way from Brill. I cannot promise that your rest will be peaceful, Warlock. These orcs do not know when to quit. That's fine.
Remember, patience, discipline.
Let me sell some junk while I'm here, too.
Farewell.
Alright, which one should we do first? Looks like number 1 is right here. Just gotta get diseased organs. Got one. Alright. Need 5 more.
Target something first.
What do you want?
So funny, this orc guy sounds exactly like the peons in Warcraft 3. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in before I start heading to the other 2 quests.
What now?
We are forsaken. This is how we do it, Warlock. Excellent. Now prepare the meal. Take this cage, Warlock. I've placed inside it one of my own mutant bush chickens, with a few slight modifications. Within the butt of this bush chicken is a stick of dynamite laced with gunk from the diseased organs you brought me. Take the cage out into the surrounding forest and locate the wandering forest Etten. Release the chicken and sit back as my masterwork does its job. The ensuing explosion should be sufficient to kill the Etten or greatly weaken it, allowing you to finish it off. I get suppository preventers if I
Goodbye.
finish this. And this is located down here with the rest of them. Salty Raka yells, Malty, hey, Malty, I thought you were going to get us some more booze. What's the holdup? Okay.
Target something first.
Wonder if I can lay the trap right here. Maybe not. Yeah, it's not working. There it goes. I said it.
I need to get closer.
Ah, it didn't kill him.
Have a target.
I finished the quest anyway.
A target.
What am I supposed to do with this? I need to recover Sea Dog crates, but I couldn't do anything with that one.
I don't have a target.
Need to kill 3 more Bloodfang scavengers and get the Sea Dog crates. Yeah, and I can't pick them up. Alright, so I have to get him. I have to get that orc to carry them, and I don't know what happened to him. Alright, I finished that quest, and I'm gonna go ahead and hearth back. See if I can pick up that orc again. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do here is, it's almost an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and log off, and we'll turn in these quests in the next video. So be sure to pick up the next video. I'll see you next time.